Srila Prabhupada could be so spontaneously humorous even in tense situations, and he would come out with some very humorous statements. One story that occurs to me is that a very tense time, a very difficult time was in Vrindavan. I was living in Vrindavan when the temple was supposed to open, and Srila Prabhupada had invited dignitaries from all over the world and invited devotees from all over the world, and many people had their tickets and were planning to come. But when he came to Vrindavan, the temple was nowhere near being ready to open, and he was very, very angry, and it was very embarrassing for him. He had invited the chief minister of UP to come, and so it was difficult for everyone, very, very tense, and Srila Prabhupada became very ill. Actually, devotees all over the world were chanting the Nrsingadev prayers for him because he almost left us at that time. So at that time he kept calling Yamuna Devi to come to cook for him, and it was a very difficult situation, and she didn't feel like she was in the right consciousness to come and cook for him. So he kept asking her to come, and she wasn't coming. And so finally he demanded that she come. And she was there sitting in his room in Vrindavan in his house. And Prabhupada began speaking about himself like Lord Balaram. It was very subtle, and most people didn't understand what he was doing. But he said, Balaram is very strong. He can drag Yamuna. Yamuna does not want to come, but Balaram can drag Yamuna. He can drag the whole city of Hastinapur if he wants. And it was really a most amazing exchange. She was just sitting in the corner just weeping. She completely understood. So, of course, Prabhupada was not considering himself Lord Balaram, but the Guru is the representative. Balaram is the Guru Tattva. So he was speaking in such a poignant way of how he could drag Yamuna. That was very beautiful. Then the other example I was mentioning, that he would sometimes, he often would quote Bengali sayings, and they could be very like little granny wisdom. And so one he would often quote, and sometimes if you listen to Srila Prabhupada's lectures, you can hear him say under his breath some of these things. So there's one in particular he would say when his managers, he felt, were becoming overly proud or overstepping their bounds. So he would say, big, big monkey, big, big belly, Selan jumping. He tries to jump to Selan, like Hanuman, but he's melancholy. So sometimes in Prabhupada's talks, you can hear him under his breath going, big monkey, big belly. So he could be very, very humorous. And even during the last days when he was really leaving this world, he could just interject some little joke, what will you drink, Srila Prabhupada? Will you please have some? Have a few sips of orange juice. And he would say, I will drink Harinam Amiya Vilas. I will drink the holy name. So he could be just so charmingly self-effacing and also humorous. Should I tell another story? Is there time for a story? Okay, so I'll tell the story I told the girls yesterday. I've told this before. So, Premanjan, I don't know if you've heard this one before, but so this time was just after a Rath Yatra festival in Berkeley, California, after the San Francisco Rath Yatra, and one of the BBT artists, one of the painters who was painting for Srila Prabhupada's books, pulled a copy of the teachings of Lord Chaitanya off the bookshelf. And he said, Srila Prabhupada, when we see pictures of Lord Chaitanya, we see that he had quite long hair. And Prabhupada would always understand the mentality with which the question was being asked. So it seems as though he understood that this young man was thinking, why do we have to shave our heads if Lord Chaitanya had long hair? So Prabhupada, in such a charming way, he said, yes, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was hippie. And then it was so funny because then he said, therefore he has come to save you. But because of his Bengali accent, we weren't sure if he was saying save you or shave you. So then he picked up on that and he was just laughing and repeating that over and over again. Lord Chaitanya has come to save you and shave you, save you and shave you. He was laughing, laughing, laughing. That was so funny. And then sometime he could be like a thunderbolt if someone was acting inappropriately or being proud. So yeah, he was a wonderful prism of many beautiful qualities.